So I have a story for you that really helped me think about where my whole beauty comes from. And it happened last week. So I woke up in the morning and I thought to myself, okay, what does my day look like? And I realized that all my work was going to be over the phone with people. And I kind of breathed a sigh of relief and I thought, oh, okay, so I'm not going to take a shower. I'm not going to put makeup on. I'm not going to really get dressed. I'm just going to throw my hair in a ponytail and put on some sweats because no one's going to see me. And about halfway through my day, I went out and I got some lunch and I ran into a good friend. And the first thing that she said to me was, oh my God, Johanna, you look so beautiful today. And of course, I thought she was just like throwing me a bone and trying to connect, because how in the world would she think I look beautiful when I literally my ponytail on top of my head and sweats on? So I blocked her compliment and said something like, oh, thanks, I just rolled out of bed. She says, no, really, you look so beautiful today. And I said, thank you. And as I was walking back to my car, I had to think, what the heck would make her think I looked so beautiful? It obviously wasn't because I was made up for the day. And then I had to think, I bet you she was feeling some of my inner beauty. Because when I think about it, I have to own that I've been doing a really good job lately of taking care of my inner beauty regime. And while it's so easy to think about your outer beauty regime, eating well and exercising and how you dress and washing your face at night, it's a little bit harder to think about what you have to do to keep your inner beauty as healthy and vibrant and as radiant as possible. But it's possible to do it. And I wanted to share some tips and tools with you today. So if I start to think about the most important thing that I've really done for my inner beauty over the last 7 years, it would have to be when I started to really feed my creativity again. So 7 years ago, I had 2 young kids. I was as practical as you could possibly imagine. My inner beauty was like bone dry. And I'd always loved to dance, but I hadn't danced in years and years and years. And so I picked one class a week. I went and danced on Sunday mornings. And within 5 times of going, I could feel my inner light getting bigger and bigger. And then I got more confident. And then I said yes to another dance class during the week, something that was very different than I used to do when I was younger. And as I began to dance more and more and feed my creativity, I could literally feel people noticing me more. I got bigger, my light got bigger, my confidence got bigger. So my recommendation to you is creativity is always the thing that gets dropped off the list every week. What's the one little thing you love to do? And it doesn't have to be traditional creativity. It could be dance or writing or painting or drawing, or it could be reading books that really get your mind going, or having conversations that feel intellectual or problem solving. But put it in your calendar, start to structure it, start to feed it. All right, so the second thing that I would recommend in your inner beauty regime is to get super curious. And you're probably wondering, curiosity, I don't understand why that would help my inner beauty grow, but this is why. So when you have reactions or experiences that take you off your center, for instance, anger or being judgmental or blaming other people or being really stressed out, it takes you away from your power. And Byron Katie actually said something really amazing. She says every time that you go into a reaction that's not peaceful, it's a signal in your body that you've deviated from your truth. So I ask you to get curious. Instead of just letting those big, strong, negative emotions drive you, pause and go, wow, that's so interesting that just happened to me. What the heck just triggered it? What did I just think that made me fall into judgment? When you fall into self-comparison, get curious. When you start blaming other people for why your life is so bad, get curious. Go underneath it. Ask yourself how you can own things in different ways. But don't let those emotions drive you. They zap your inner beauty. I honestly think curiosity is like the superfood for inner beauty. Okay, so the next one is connection. Connection is like going to the spa all day, but in little doses. It's like little spa visits every day. And so when I say connection, connection comes from, when you think about someone, instead of just letting that go away, call them. Out of nowhere, just leave a message on their answering machine and say, how are you? I've been thinking about you. If someone did something really kind to you, instead of just thinking it in your head, Write them a little note and send it in the mail. Connecting at the grocery store, smiling at someone, having little mini exchanges literally is like a spa treatment for your inner beauty. And the more you do it every single day, the more and more and more radiant you get. And if you have a big orange cat, give him some love. All right, so this one is for some people and it's not for others, but it should be for everybody. Because I'm actually a very extroverted person, so being alone isn't necessarily my favorite thing to do, but being alone is one of the best things we can do for our inner beauty. So whenever you start to get into a bad mood, I want you to ask yourself a question. When was the last time I was all by myself? And usually the answer will be, it's been quite a while. Because listen up, this is what happens when you get to be by yourself. You get to follow your own rhythm. You get to eat what you want. You get to be quiet when you want to. You can talk when you want to. You just get to follow your own natural place, and you listen deeply to your creativity and your intuition. You get hits that you never get. And all of that is like, again, it's superfood for your inner beauty, being alone. All right, everybody, this is my last one. It's all about laughing. And if it takes a reality TV show to do it, do it. Laugh. Watch whatever you can. Have your funny friends over. But a belly-hearted laugh is like, does wonders for it takes away the wrinkles of your inner beauty. If you really want to make heads turn, don't stop eating right. Do all the good exercise, wash your face at night, put the cute clothes on, but start paying attention to your inner beauty regime as much as you do your external one. And what does that mean? It means feeding your creativity, doing one thing a week that feels just open and flowy and rich. Get curious about your stories. Don't let the negative emotions rule you. Be alone, connect as much as possible, and laugh your ass off if the time is right. That's how you're going to make heads turn. So everybody, if you've enjoyed this video, please in the comments below, leave your tips and tools for building an inner beauty regime. I would love to hear what you say. And if you're curious about working with me, you can click the link below for all my information. Thank you.